Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Counts cross. Oh, great leap! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
The Netherlands restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been won straight back. First quarter of an hour gone. Diaz. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's a little off target. De Ligt. Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's going to be another throw. There's the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Doué. Vermin. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing good feet. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That's very neat. He's got away. And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. The Netherlands have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Elise. Elise. Elise's cross. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And that should get the job done. Vermin looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nuno Mendes. Rice. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cerezo Osaka dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So what can they make of this? That's good vision. Olise. And it's Rice. Count going after that. Zanetti. That's the end of the first 45. The Netherlands are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely bit of skill. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kaut running with the ball. Kaut going face to face with his great rival. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This their second corner of the game. Towering header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Gerrard. Lopez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been flattened there. Cerezo Osaka have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driven in, punched away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Gerrard. And the through ball. Good ball. Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Akanji with the slide tackle there. Foot in. Kaut. Now it's Shevchenko. Plays it through. Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Cerezo Osaka really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Fermin. Good, strong midfield running here. In with the challenge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played, well played. Corner number 4 coming up here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. And he's straight offside.
Cerezo Osaka really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Nuno Mendes. That's beautifully weighted. De Gea claims comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dani Olmo. Rashford. There he goes, motoring forward. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Romero calmly anticipates. And a chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Cannavaro. Cannavaro. The Netherlands clearly now in lead preservation mode. 5 minutes to add. Oh, strongly challenged there. Pedri, good purposeful running this. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack, with many...
He's having a hit! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could move up a gear here. Doué. He's found a way through. There's the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you could...
Real chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Doué. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fermin. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Diaz. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he's in on goal! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pirlo. Fermin. And it's Doué. Fermin has found the net here, of course. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Corinthians definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, another one.
It's Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away. Corinthians are back in business. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zambrotta. For De Rossi. He's in a great position here. Oh, such a clever touch. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Gerrard goes short. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a shade optimistic. Zanetti. Timber. Cannavaro. Edmilson. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now, can they get him away? Edmilson. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
The Netherlands are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The Netherlands kick off the second half. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Now it's Lopez. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Pirlo. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Fermin really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Doué. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hazard. No way through. Ibrahimovic! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Edmilson, passing is crisp and sharp. Tevez. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Saliba. Forlan is onto it in a flash. Now it's Yamal. He's through here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking for a runner. De Gea is there to clear. Corinthians have it back and can go again. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. And here's Musiala. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini. Goes for a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Edmilson. Pedri looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Timber. Cannavaro. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Corinthians really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's good play. Maldini proves too strong, too smart. Tevez is herring after that one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has a look up. Now, can he beat his man? It's a really well-measured ball. Maldini gets a foot in and wins the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Forlan. Nice interception, well timed. And it's been hooked away. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Hasebe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. And it's Gerrard. And he's found a way past. Oh, he's Diaz! Goal, the Netherlands! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Muscular approach does pay off here. Honda. Now it's Honda. Tries the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
The Netherlands have it back and can go again. And he skips past his man. And the through ball. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi gets flagged offside. And he was quick to react. He's found a way through. Hasebe. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Honda unable to make it happen for all his good intention. Good chance here! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Zanetti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cruyff. And it's Lopez. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. It's played through for him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Gerrard. Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Diaz has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Alaba. Hasebe. And here's Inzaghi. Goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now that's well seen too. Jordi Alba. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Honda. Edmilson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Lopez. He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence. Alaba clears without hesitation. And it's Lopez. And that was nowhere near his best. Hasebe. Now it's Inzaghi. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fermin. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Gerrard. That's a little off target. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot!
The Netherlands can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. Edmilson. Messi. And back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Passing nice and neat. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Now the shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things starting to look very comfortable. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
The Netherlands sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back underway. And he's been shifted off it. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Tries to play it through. Just too much on that. Beckham. Now it's Inzaghi. For Hasebe. And it's Vitinha. Strokes it back. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar. And he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. The Netherlands with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard goes short. Foot in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zambrota. Now it's Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Edmilson looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Inzaghi. Almost an hour gone. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can thump it away. Vitinha. And here's Inzaghi. And it's Beckham. Picked out and Honda! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Inzaghi, tries one from range! And he has kept it out somehow!
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
Brazil have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The Netherlands are looking to go... Oh, he's won! He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. Gerrard. Diaz is onto this. Timber. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Honda. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Vitinha, and it's Zambrotta. Vitinha, who is rarely short on confidence. And here's Honda, tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gerrard. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Diaz. Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Well, they've got it again. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Neymar.
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Messi. Jordi Alba. Alaba. Sends it crossfield. Nice bit of trickery. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Fermin taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
The Netherlands definitely came out.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The new Balance Arena is ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta. La Dea. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team.
He leaps for it! Not a bad try by any means.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Timber. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referees judged that the offence took place outside the area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Terrific effort! Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Diaz. Rafinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Timber. Dunk. Timber. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed in once more. And he's there to belt it away. Timber has the space to scheme. Getting up there! And he can thump it away. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Rafinha might well be in for a mouthful from his boss.
It's Totti! And that is doing no harm at all.
Totti clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Timber carries the ball down the right. Pedri. Rolls it backwards. And it's Timber. And Zanetti. And it's Lopez. And this is Neymar. Some good work on the right flank here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mendes making good progress. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, some tackle that. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel this.
Lopez. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this is a great chance to take a lead. And this is... And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gerrard. Timber. He's picked his way through. That is lovely from him. De Bruyne. Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafinha clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rafinha. Rafinha. Cross from... Oh, good climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Lopez. Nuno Mendes. Cannavaro. Rafinha. And that's going wide left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Messi. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Showing good feet. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Totti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Neymar. Gerrard getting this one clear. Now it's Diaz. It's a quick ball upfield. Just eases him off the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Cannavaro. And it's Totti. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good spread. Messi, he's got away. Decent chance! And again! It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
The first breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Neymar. Timber gets a foot in here. De Bruyne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Rafinha. He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been knocked clear. Goes for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Atalanta really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Timber. It's crossed into the middle. De Gea claims it. Safe hands. Neymar. He's found a way through.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's managed to get rid. Rafinha. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. And he's managed to get free. Swings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Nice interception, well timed. Fermin. Nice defending, it's got the job done. The Netherlands leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pinches it off him. Timber. Batistuta. Batistuta! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Atalanta are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Stood up well to him there. And it's Olmo. Knocks it out wide. Very nicely done. Now it's Danny Olmo. Skim. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it...
And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both...